So, good morning, everybody. As you can see, it's a little gloomy here in California. We're gonna try to get a workout in regardless. It's supposed to rain. It is raining actually right now, very light rain, but we're gonna get this workout in. If it gets bad, I might have to come back later and finish it. But for now, we're just gonna go roll with the punches, and we're gonna do at least eight rounds on the heavy bag, 8 rounds or more. 3 minutes each, 1 minute rest. First 3 rounds are gonna be a little bit of a warm up. 3 or 4 rounds warm up. I'll go let you guys know, but we're gonna be on the clock in about 30 seconds. Hope y'all had a good weekend. We're about to get to it. So I'm wearing 14-ounce gloves made by Venom. I like them, but I might need to get a new pair soon. So we're on the clock in about 10 seconds. And go. Warm up round. Seconds. Up to the first round. Time. All right. Who do we have in the house today? I have a question. So, S93 said, has a question. I have a question. Are you boxing or have a pro boxing career? Or do you have a project? I am not a pro boxer. I am just one that likes to hit the heavy bag. I did amateur boxing. My last fight was in 2010. But I was still in the sport as a ref. I got to be a USA boxing official for about 3 years. Hadn't hit the heavy bag really in like 13 years, and then last year I just got back into it. I've lost some weight, I've gotten way better cardio, and we're here. So we're back on the clock. So the first, for me, the first 3 rounds are just warm up. So I'm not trying to fill the bag. I'm just getting my joints, sweating them up, getting them moving up, stretched. Practicing my combos in slow mo. But no, I don't have a boxing career. Don't plan on it. Although next year, I will be 35, and I'm technically eligible for the Masters division in boxing, USA boxing, so which is basically 35 and over only, which makes me feel young and old at the same time. But no boxing career. I fought as an amateur here in California. Nothing special, just a few fights in the span of 7 years, and I just love the sport. And I think that hitting the bag is one of the best cardios you can do. So right now we're just practicing. And if you're just tuning in, remember, it may rain here in a little bit, so I try to get the workout in early today. So whenever you're boxing, getting the bag, your lead hand, which is the hand in front of you, or closest to your opponent, is supposed to be the busiest. However, in this case of this workout, if I get too tired with my lead hand, I'll switch to southpaw and make my right hand my lead hand. Working on getting good at being a southpaw. 10 seconds on the clock. One of the things I really gotta work on is the hook. The southpaw hook. Southpaw lead hand hook. Down. I want to get more fluid as I'm good with my left. It's easier on my left, but right hand I'm still working on it. That was round 2. So, do you skip rope, shadow box, work on footwork specifically, or just focus on the heavy bag? Funny thing about that, when I got back into my fitness journey, which was last year, I actually bought this mat right here to jump rope, and I was maybe shy of 1 year shy, or I was 1 year shy of doing jump rope, and then I had a really bad ankle sprain. So ankle is not the best anymore, so that made me switch gears, and that's how I got into hitting the punch bag. I needed a cardio. We're back on the clock. I needed a cardio alternative, and being that I had a background in boxing, decided to give heavy bag a try, and I was really rusty about a year ago when I came back. Still had power, but my technique was bad. Basically hadn't been in the gym, or hadn't hit the bag in probably over a decade. Maybe here and there, but not like continuously until I missed it. And so I do this. So for whoever was asking, though, I'm not trying to go pro. I do jump rope now. from time to time, but yeah, not as much anymore. Now I just hit the bag. I do like it better than just jumping rope. Alright, we're gonna go to southpaw, okay? Southpaw to make this hand the lead hand. Alright, so one thing I'm working on is those hooks. Lead, southpaw, right hand, hook. Still doesn't feel as fluid, but I made a lot of progress in the year that I came back 10 seconds. Time. What's up, Christian? What's up, Christian? Christian from Germany. Always been supportive. He's come out the last few live streams. Hope you're doing good. He's from Germany. That girl Shy says, good, you're good. Appreciate it. What is my name? Manny. Name is Manny. My goal with this, hopefully, is to start, I guess, an online community. And just get people to hit the bag. You don't have to be a fighter. It's just, it's fun. It's good cardio. In the beginning, you're not gonna have the best technique. You're just not, but you just stick with it and you learn as you go. All right, so this is gonna be round 4 coming up. And here we go. Still warming up. So remember, we're warming up our joints, or at least for me. I'm 34, so I gotta really warm up. Alright, so remember, lead hand. One thing I like about getting the bag, more than running, is that you can get creative, right? So like running, there's only so much you can do. You can run fast, slow, whatever. But this one, like, you throw combos in different areas. And although I'm not moving too much right now, you can hit, move on the bag. You can move your head. And also, it's like very underrated, but like you get, not that I'm going to try to go out and fight people, but you get a confidence too, that to protect yourself. And not that I'm advocating for fighting, but self-defense is very important as well. thing too I'm guilty of is whenever you guys throw a punch, you gotta think offense, defense right away. So one of those things you can do is hit and then roll your punches out. Keep your hand up or hands, but you know, you gotta think offense, defense, and then back to whatever you were doing. Okay, we're gonna do a southpaw. Give my left hand a rest. Make the right hand the lead hand. 10 seconds. All right, that was round 4. Round 4 in the bag. Do you like living in California? Everything's expensive as hell. So the weather's good. Although this summer it was pretty hot, even up until October. It's pretty hot. But typically the weather's not that bad. And I've lived here my whole life, so even if there were better places to live, and I wouldn't know. California's all I know, so it's my home. Is it perfect? No, definitely not. We got our problems of our own, but still love it, still home. Still gotta rock with it. All right, 12-ounce gloves, we're back on the clock. Round 5. Slippery. All the rain's making it slippery, so I can't uppercut it because it's gonna slip. Thing too, like about hitting the heavy bag is 4, depending on how long you do the rounds. I have a 3-minute round, but it's 3 minutes is kind of a long time, so you got to pace yourself. So it would be a disservice to come out in the first 30 seconds and just throw bombs, right? And then you got to stop for the rest of the round. Versus keeping a good pace, throwing hard punches here and there, you know. And just taking some time to recover, it's not a bad thing. The rain is picking up a little bit more, so be mindful of that. But we're gonna get at least 8 rounds today. If it's not too bad, then we'll do more. Last Monday, I did something like 17 rounds on the hip rack. That was a crazy day. I've never done that many, especially in my life. All right, yeah. You guys see the rain? Oh yeah. Let's get it, baby. So I just got catfished. I was told that there's gonna be light rain, and it doesn't look like light rain. Any plans for Veterans Day? Nothing specific. I'm grateful to all the men and women that have served for this great country. Thank you for your service. Thank you for our freedom. But as you can see, it's not weather for a picnic today, so we're here. But I'm gonna stay true to my word, and I'm gonna do these 8 rounds. Okay, let me take my headphones off. Let's go. One thing you guys gotta notice is like when I hit the bag, it's slippery. So if I don't hit the bag flush, it has potential to slip on me. So if that happens, it happens, I guess. Pretty cool. I like it. We're in southpaw. The hook I'm telling you guys about, gotta work on it. I'm not perfect. I just try to get better. Time. So, if you guys are just tuning in, if it's not raining, it's not training. I'm a true man of my word. I did say 8 rounds or more. We are about to go into round 7. So there, I think the camera's a little bit. Give that a wipe. But like I said, we said 8 rounds or more. If we do overtime, we do more. And if you're just tuning in, this is not sweat. This is rain. California rain, baby. It's actually the hardest it's rained this fall so far. All right, we're back on the clock. like what somebody said. If it's not raining, are you really training? And the answer is, I don't know. I mean, I do like it when it's not raining. I don't think that I do this again when it's raining, but you always gotta at least try things once. At least try it once. The rain slowed down a lot. It was just that last round that it started pouring. But it's all good. Like I said, the only thing it's not cool is like it's very slippery, easy to miss. So I gotta be flush. I gotta be flush with my punches. We're gonna do a jab, punch, right, roll. Okay. Here we go. Ready, go. And then for you guys that are new to boxing or new to hitting the heavy bag, you always want to give yourself a little bit of distance with your left hand, right? And then you put it out. Give yourself some distance. Just a pro tip. But I am soaked right now. Let me switch a little bit of an angle for you guys. Let me do a triple hook. Let's see how that goes. Oh, that one slipped. You guys saw that? No joke. So it's hard to do uppercuts right now, just so you guys know. Remember, one of the easiest combos if you're just starting out is the 1-2. Right? Start off with your left, and then you can move. Here we go. Bell's almost coming up. One more time. Time. That was round 7. Here, I gotta take this off. My phone got a little. It's better being in the rain than in a closed room with 20 guys who are sweating and stinging up the place. Can hardly believe the club I go to, and that is turquoise_leopard5. I agree with you. On the positive note about what you just said, I just realized like I'm about to go into round 8 and I'm not overheating. That's a positive. That is a positive. I am not overheating. All right, round 8. Here we go. Keep that jab out there. Double it up. And then with the jab, I've told you guys in different streams, it's like you can jab, you can do down, up, double it up, set up your right hand. So many things you can do with the jab. You can create distance. Of course, like this is all muddy. Sorry, it's all wet. So if I wasn't that mobile on my feet before, I'm less today. I don't want to slip. Sliding down on a life. That'd be embarrassing, right? Watch it happen though. southpaw. Here you go. You can double it up too on this side. Back to the box. Time. Floor is slippery, must be hard. I just have to be mindful of it because, again, I don't want to slip. But it's not that bad. It's honestly not that bad. Concrete, way slippery. This mat, I do have a little bit of grip. I got 20 seconds before we go back on the clock. Jonathan Carey said, I think he does it for therapy and conditioning. Bingo, absolutely. This is your most eco-friendly economic therapist. I'm not saying that it replaces a real therapist, because it doesn't. There's value in talking to somebody. But as far as blowing some steam out, where you're not gonna go to jail, you're not gonna hurt somebody, it's one of the best ones you can do. So Jonathan Carey, you're right on the money on that one, my friend. It's therapy. You blow off some steam. You feel good afterwards. It stresses you. So yeah, there's the physical. There's a physical component of it. There is the physical component of hitting the bag. Your conditioning gets better, but like Jonathan was saying, there is the mental aspect of it too, and that's pulling off some steam. It stresses you. Again. Triple it up. Oh, also if you guys do hit the bag, right? Whether you're new, intermediate, or advanced, one thing you guys want to be mindful of is level changes. So up, down, down, up. Not in that order, but you guys get it, right? You hit the body, boom, up, body, up, head. So don't be afraid to switch it up. southpaw. Oh, you guys saw almost slip? Not good. Not good. 10 seconds. So, time. Love that bag. I need one. Floor is slippery, must be hard. Yes, it is. And this bag, I kid you not, this bag and the frame I found on Facebook Marketplace for 400 bucks. 400. I thought it was a steal. I went over so quick. I picked it up. The frame is really heavy duty, so if you guys live in a place where you can't hang it from the ceiling, this type of frame is heavy duty, so it doesn't move as much. And the bag is at least 100 pounds. I love it. So here we go, round 10. I said I was gonna go 8, but I'm just getting in the flow. I'm gonna switch it up this angle a little bit. When you guys are do the left foot, right? You want to lean to this side and just You want to lose it from your hips. Put the weight on your left leg and then just rotate. I'll show you guys. Remember, jab. Don't abandon your jab, right? But keep whatever opposite hand that you're not throwing, keep the hand up. And I'm guilty because I don't always do it, but just trying to get better. Just try to get better. Here we go. Less than a minute left in this round. We're gonna go down up, okay? On this one. So you gotta be balanced too. It's like, I don't know if you guys saw, but I missed it. You gotta have balance. Time. That was time. So that was round 10. We are doing this thing. How do I think the Mike Tyson versus Jake fight will go? You know, that's a good question. Mike's a beast. Even at 58, I think is what he is. He's a beast. However, you gotta respect a young a young man and Jake Paul. It's a young man's game. So I don't know. George Foreman, you guys remember him? I saw it on the reel. He was just he was pounding on the bag. And in his thing, he said, in his post, he said, like, power is one of the last things that leaves a fighter. So reflexes get slow as you get older. You get a little bit slower. You know, if you, like, for example, with Roy Jones Jr., the power is one of the last things that leaves you. Even at that advanced age of, like, George Foreman, who's, like, in his 70s, I think, you know? So, do I think Mike Tyson has a chance? Absolutely. But Jake Paul, he does have the young man endurance. He has the lungs. I know Mike Tyson's somewhat of a smoker. So I did see an interview recently with him and Andre Ward, and he looks to be taking training seriously. And it's not like an exhibition. It's actually a real fight. So Mike's record is on the line. So I think for Jake Paul, it's kind of like, it's a win-win, you know? It's a win-win for Jake Paul because, you know, if he loses to Mike. But if he wins, you know, he beats Mike. It's on his resume regardless. So I think Mike's taking it seriously. But I will say this, my final prediction, and anything can happen, but if Mike Tyson doesn't take him out within the first three rounds, Jake will take it to the distance. And that's just on endurance. So Jake Paul can weather the storm for those first three rounds. I think he has a good chance at it. But again, Mike is explosive. So we don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. I am excited though. Whether it's more of a, like, you know, it's not really like a real contender fight. It is entertainment, but I do think it'll be worth watching. Why not? I do think so. It's good for the sport of boxing. It gets more eyes on the sport. More eyes on the sport, and it's gonna be on Netflix. I've never seen a boxing match be broadcasted by Netflix, so it's paving the way for future fights, future generations. So we'll see. Here we go. Hope that offers a good explanation. But then, who knows? Well, that can go out the window. Come fight night. I'll tell you this much though. Both of them dudes gonna be rich as hell. Both of them dudes gonna make hella money. All right. That was round 11. Timo, me moje tu Vano Alexander said me moje tu. I want to say that's Portuguese, but it's not good. It's not good. Okay. Appreciate the tips. That last round, I was definitely talking more than I was working, so it's all good. The wind is picking up, so hopefully my camera doesn't fall. And then you guys are just staring at the floor. So this is round 12. Can't even bounce. It's all wet. Here we go. Round 12. sorry, southpaw. Slippery, man. I don't want to fall. Not want to fall. Not today. Or tomorrow. It takes so long to recover. Here we go. All right. We're gonna do a hard right. Yeah. See if this works. Overhand. 10 seconds. Time. All right, that was round 12. Man, like I said, sorry, it's good. I appreciate it, my friend. It's all good. It's all good. Everybody's got flaws in their technique. Everybody. So I'm not too proud to admit when I'm wrong. That's how you get better. Humble yourself. There are times people do troll and stuff and say stuff, but disregard them. It's all about getting better. So if anybody offers constructive feedback, it's worth listening to. Boxing is very subjective, so you can learn from a lot of different people. Everybody is beatable, so even if Floyd was 50-0, you know, Father Time beat him. I don't want to get into that, but I love Floyd. He's one of my favorite fighters. This is round 13. So with the water, obviously, I can't roll as much because I'm just gonna slip. But I'll try to do some rolling. If I do slip, y'all don't laugh. Do my best. Here we go. We're gonna go here. You guys can see the hook better. Okay? We're gonna jab and hook. We're gonna do southpaw. We're gonna work. I need to work on this. The right hook. Bear with me. It's not perfect. Almost there. Time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, you're really good, man. These people are toxic. What happened to Hopefield when he fought Victor Belfort doesn't happen to Mike? Absolutely. Slider DF NT said, damn, man, I do like 2 rounds in the Mexican gym. It's all good. It's all good. Just keep on going. Denzel Bakley said, can you give me advice about the jab? You got some real power. I can't throw the jab well. You can tell me you can tell me, hey, 14 ounces, okay. Yeah, 14 ounce gloves are good. I'll show you. So, okay, so the round's about to start, but Denzel Buckley. So this is round 14. Quickest way to fix your jab, right? Or make it stronger, right? What you can do, right? It's all about rotation. It's all about rotation. So right now, let's say your jab is weak, right? Let's say you really can't throw it. Do this. You will fix it immediately. So what you want to do is just throw hard punches for like 20 seconds. Hard, both hands. Right? After you're done, what you do in your mind, pretend that you're still doing that, but only with your jab. So that's the quickest way to fix it. Right there. Because what you're doing now is you're incorporating a rotation, right? So let me explain it one more time. So you're throwing your jab, right? You're throwing your jab, it's not strong. But when you do both hands, you're rotating, right? You're rotating. So once you stop doing that, again, do the same thing, but without your right hand. And I'll just and now you're rotating. Now it makes your left hand a lot stronger. That's the quickest way to fix it. The long way to fix it, obviously not every jab that you throw is a power jab. So the second one is just practice, right? So with the jab, remember, you want to keep at least your right hand so you're close to your chin, you know, to your ears. If you get close, so with your jab, you want to practice several things, right? You want to double it up, right? And then also you can do up, down, down, up. So you can do. There's another one. It's called framing, right? When you frame, I'm not good at this one. I'm still learning it myself. So just understand the concept, right? So Corey Stevenson does it a lot, where he'll throw like 3 jabs, and then he'll keep his hand here, and then you can hit him in the body. What you're doing is, right, jab, 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 hold it there, you blind them. You can't see, hit them at the body. Blind them, hit them elsewhere. That's called framing. It's a new concept, I actually didn't know it. But I gotta work on it. But the concept is like this, right? Right? You block them, you block their vision with your jab. So, it's all good stuff. And again, me, I'm a student of the game, so I'm still learning. You ask me next week, a month, a year from now, I'll probably have more details, maybe a more refined answer. But that is one thing I recommend to get your job better, getting it faster, better. That was round 14, and it is boring. And Gendaro said CUM. No, I don't know what that is. Oh, this right here? I'm talking about this? That's probably what he means. I don't know what it is. It's just, as you can see, it's raining again. But I like it. Someone mentioned earlier, one thing about this is at least I'm not overheating. So Denzel Buckley said, thank you, you're the best. Appreciate it, bro. And best of luck to you in your boxing journey. Or just hitting the head bag, you know? This is gonna be round 15. Let's see. Any more questions? No. Okay. So round 15. Let's go. Gotta flick it. And with the jab too, you can just flick it. I want to say it was Larry Holmes who said you don't really make a fist, but the one times you want to flick it, you kind of have an open fist and just you snap it out there. That's just a quick jab. Have an open fist. It will get up there a lot faster. Sorry, I'm a little out of breath, but an open fist jab will get there a lot faster than a closed fist jab. So say I want to do a double one. Right? Because sometimes a jab really, all it is just to set up your right hand or keep people at bay or close the distance, blind them, you know? Time. Got that pro quality heavy bag on the weather respect, yeah. So I'm definitely gonna dry before I put it away. So Denzel Washington said, sorry man, I'm late, but I always miss how to throw a jab correctly. Yeah, no worries. I will I'll show it again. So the jab is it's not one-dimensional. It's many different ways. You can throw it off the line. You could, you know, you can do I'm like blanking out. You can do a hard jab, you can do a flick, you do to a body, you do a fake, bah, upstairs. So the round just started, but I'm just gonna briefly explain it. One of the fastest ways to get your jab to get a lot more power quickly is, a lot of people sometimes their strongest hand is the right hand, right? And then your left hand, it's not as strong. So if you throw a jab, it's hard to get that pop into it, right? But if you go into your heavy bag, next time you're in heavy bag, right? And you just unleash, bah, bah, bah. Just go straight hard at the back. Go hard for like 20 seconds, 30 seconds. Get that movement in your mind. You're just hitting it, right? And then stop. And now imagine that you're doing that, but only with your left hand, right? So we'll be like, ah, 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 now you're incorporating rotation in there, right? Whereas before, it didn't feel comfortable. You can just imagine that, right? You're going hard. Then you stop, and then now you go into that, right? You know, it's all about rotation. Getting the hips into it. So that's one way to make your jab stronger. Another way to make your jab a lot better is if you mix it up. So not just throw one jab at a time, because then you become predictable, right? But doubling it up. Then there's this term called framing, where you can double it up or triple it or whatever, and then the last jab you leave it in their face, right? So I'll do 2 jabs, the third one in the face, body, right? So look at this: jab, jab, frame, bah. What that does, leaving that in their face, it blocks their vision. You can hit them. Shakur Stevenson does that all the time, all the time. So it's all just technique, you know? Ooh, ooh. We're almost done. Almost there. Time. My feet are soaked. Everything is soaked. Hi, Air West. As how old am I? I am 34. Denzel Washington, appreciate you, bro. Best of luck. Best of luck. Get out there and just practice. Practice, practice. So, we are round 16. That's the cool thing, though, about hitting in the range. It's probably one of the things that I'll probably never do again. I do love it in the moment. Like I said, I'm not overheating. I'm having a good time communicating, chatting with you guys. Good questions. Here we go. He said, I don't consider myself a coach. I'm a student of the game, and I'm just happy to pass down any info. If I know it, great. If I don't know it, I won't BS you. I don't know it. But that's why I started this channel. Just want to motivate other people to hit the bag. So also for my jab people, one of the things too that is really beneficial about throwing your jab, do it slow, but practice different angles. So uppercut, hook, hook. I know I can't really hit it too much without slipping, but you just practice throwing your jab, throwing your left hand in different rotations. So it's hard because everything is slipping off the bag right now. But if you just practice your lead hand right, just all angles, slow. So the saying I haven't said today, but I always say it every live stream is slow is smooth, smooth is fast. So, sorry, back on the dog. So if you're practicing your left hand, you know, so from here, so jab, hook, jab, uppercut, uppercut, or sorry, jab, uppercut, hook, Practice that slow. It'll get your lead hand into moving different ways, different angles. You know? We're gonna go hard to the body. Right hand, okay? Right here. We're gonna roll. Think defense. Every time you hit the bag, and every time you hit it, move. Devin Haney does that all the time. And say what you want about Devin Haney. He does have good boxing skills. He does. But even Mayweather, right? He'd hit and he'd roll out of the way. Mike Tyson, same thing. Peekaboo style, right? Hit. That was sloppy, but you guys get the point. Get out of the way. Down. That was round 17. High sub. Appreciate it, Sebi. Thank you so much. Eugene, the Sims. Jab, jab, right hook is good. 1-4. One in with the high guard. Yeah. I mean, also high guard too, right? What else can you hit? Right here. So, jab, jab, bah. Don't forget about the body. High guard, right? Bah, uppercut. You could also blind them, bah, down there. So, if someone has a high guard, you could just jab, jab, uppercut, jab, jab, keep them at bay, because you know they're dangerous, right? You could jab, jab. Canelo does this actually. So he'll jab, jab, hit their high guard. He'll pull their hand down. Lomachenko does that as well. A few of his fights. So there's ways around the high guard. Just be cautious. You can always get countered. But another thing too you can do, right? If they're being high guard, how exposed is this side? Just want to be mindful of that. Here you go. Round 17. I'm gonna pick it up this round a little bit just because I've been doing a lot of talking, which is good. The last 2 rounds. So I'm gonna get back into it this round. There we go. Southpaw. Remember, mix it up. Down, up, down, up. Up, down. Southpaw. Should have rolled faster. Time. Time. That was round 18. Chris said, where'd you get that stand? So this stand and this bag I got for $400 on Facebook Marketplace. Complete steal last year. I'm not a boxing fan. What's the soap? Thomas is asking that it's not so. That is because of the rain. I don't know how. Don't do it. That is not so. Turquoise underscore said, Leopard 5 said, who is your favorite boxer? Controversial. He's a controversial figure. And you're gonna call me a basic, but Mayweather. And reason why is if you don't always have to like the artist, just appreciate the art. And if you look at him, like, you can't hit the dude. He has wild reflexes, and with Mayweather, if you followed his career, you would know that he was the most dominant when he was 130, 135, even 140. Pretty boy. He was pretty boy Floyd, not Money Man. And he was sharp. He was dominant. He hit hard for his size. The Mayweather that beat Diego Corrales, the Mayweather that beat Gotti, although I think that was at 140, I want to say. But that Mayweather was a beast. And he's also my era. I guess the most talented, gifted fighter that comes to mind is also Roy Jones Jr. Fast as hell, very athletic. His reflexes, probably faster than a cat, but he was powerful. As you guys know, he went on to win a world title at heavyweight, so he's one of the greats, especially in my era right now. For those people that I grew up, people always say Ali, people always say Leonard, Sugar Ray Leonard, and I have no disagreement with those guys. Really talented as well. However, Roy Jones Jr., Mayweather, those are my era kind of guys. I got to see those guys in my era, so it makes it special and maybe even a little bit of bias for me. But respect to all fighters. There's different styles. As I've gotten older, and especially someone that did boxing when I was younger, everybody has offense, but defense is another thing. You gotta work on defense. And just to see Mayweather, how dominant he was, to literally have someone in front of you and you can't hit them, that's incredible. He used the ring, yes, he used his legs. People call it running. It's the art of boxing. Hit and don't get hit. And I could appreciate that. I'm not saying he's the best person. I'm not saying that his attitude's not annoying. I'm gonna let the man be himself, but that's what I think. Gigi said when you get second breath, it's actually easier to breathe. It is. Turquoise underscore Leopard said Manny Pacquiao is the top fighter of all time. His endurance was incredible, and I think he's the only 8 division world champ in history, 8 times. Like, it's hard to win a world title in one weight class, but to do it 8 different weight classes is phenomenal. I do wish, in hindsight, I do wish that Mayweather and Pacquiao would have fought when they were both younger, but politics of boxing, you know how that goes. And for people tuning in, this is not soap. This is from the rain. I don't know how this food got here, but it's here. All right, here we go. This is round 20. We're at round 20. All right. Let's get some power in here. Here goes southpaw. But current fighter, right now, I say tank. Right now, active, I say tank. Gervonta Tank Davis is a bad man. I like him a lot. I actually got this move from him when he knocked out Garcia. And the first knockdown, he went like this. Came on head with the overhand left. Forgot what round it was. Maybe 2. But he just jabbed. He saw the hook coming. Bah! Boom, boom, ja! Hope to make that one a little bit crispier, but that's from him. Boom, boom. That's his move. Ja, ja. Ja. Boom, boom, ja. Do that. Throw a hard one. Let's double it up. Okay. Here you go. Time. All right. So that was 20 rounds. So Hydrazine says, hey, I'm a beginner. Is there any boxing drills you could recommend on the heavy bag? Just got mine. Yeah. I'll show that right here this next round. And then Jorge Guzman says, Saudi taking over boxing really helps getting top fighters fight each other. Yeah, they got the money. They got the money. So this is round 21. I think it's a PR. Wow. 21 rounds. My goodness. My goodness. Sorry, I want to get the name right. So Hydrazine, yeah. So if you're new to boxing, you want to start off with the basics, right? I'm guilty of this because obviously I don't have mats. I don't want to bounce on concrete, and it's slippery right now. But footwork, right? If you have your stance and everything, one of the easiest things you can do is just start with the basics, right? So maybe a round, just do jabs, right? When you do the jab, it's not just the jab. You want to practice on keeping at least your right hand up. So if you can throw your jab, a lot of people will do this. Right? And I'm guilty of it too. If we go back on the live, maybe I did that too. My bad. But the right way is when you practice throwing a jab, for example, is you're not just throwing it you're also practice keeping your right hand up. So when you're new, just practice your jab, but also practice keeping your right hand up. Because from here, you do a hook, you do uppercut, but practice keeping your right hand up. Just as important, right? So if you're new, jab, 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 and then you do 1, 2. And from here, build on top of it, building blocks, right? 1, 2, okay? Hands back up here. 1, 2, hands up. Okay, 1, 2, hands up. 1, 2, 3, okay? You just build on top of it. So start off slow. You don't have to do a bunch of combos. Technique is probably not gonna be great in the beginning. Don't worry about that. You know, focus on just getting a workout in, but focus on getting your hands up, right? So remember, 1, so jab, 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 hands up, jab, 1, 2, okay? 1, 2, step into it, come back. 1, 2, come back. 1, 2, and then 3, 5. Okay? It becomes more fluid as you put them together. Okay? But if you're new, especially if you're new, and I say this because this happened to my best friend, happened to my brother. They've come over, they've hit the bag, and they think they can go hard, and they sprain their wrists. If you're new, your wrists are not going to be used to the impact. You have a higher probability of injuring your wrists if you're not used to hitting. So in the beginning, I would just say, just get used to, if you're new, get used to your wrists make an impact with the bag. Like I said, my brother, one of my best friends, came over last year. They saw the bag, they thought they could just go hard at it. They both sprained their wrists. So if you're new, put your ego aside for a few weeks, maybe in a few months. Don't go hard. There's a higher chance you could hurt yourself. So if you're just new, practice the basics. You don't have to hit hard. What happens if you hit hard and your wrists are not used to it? That's gonna take you out for a few weeks, if not even maybe a couple months. So start off slow. Jump rope as well. Build your footwork. I would recommend that. just remember to not keep your hands low like Anthony Joshua. Yeah, absolutely. So there's a lot of tips. And if you're near a boxing gym, get a boxing trainer, you know? It's all right. So here we go. Remember, slow is smooth, smooth is fast. Remember guys, this is like round 22 for me right now, so I'm breathing heavy. 22 rounds. Now, if you're just tuning in, one of the reasons why I switch positions a lot is because your lead hand should be the busier of the two hands, right? So if I'm throwing the jab, 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 right, back to the jab, naturally my jab's gonna get tired. So when I switch, it's called being a switch hitter. in boxing, Terrence Crawford does it a lot, is this becomes my jab, and then this, I give it a chance to rest. So this becomes my jab. Time. I've seen that bag. Oh, this one, and honestly, I keep saying it's 100 bags. Realistically, it probably is heavier. It probably is closer to 200 pounds. You're right. I just inside appreciate the tips a lot. I was following you along there and I got a good sweat going. Thank you for the point of comments. Thank you for subbing. Thank you for sticking along. We're gonna go a few more rounds and then that's it. I think, what are we at? We are around 22? I think this is round 23. Granted, there's been a few rounds in there that I've been talking. It's all good. It's a good workout. It's all about getting a good sweat. Remember, keep the jab out there, but also keep your right hand up. Right? Flick it. All right, we're gonna do 1, 2 frame punch. Okay? We're gonna do it slow, and then we're gonna do it faster. Okay? So jab, jab, punch. Or sorry, I should have kept my hand up here. That's the fastest way to do combos and learn them. It's just doing them slow. You don't have to go hard in the beginning. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. All right? Jab, jab, fake, roll. Okay? Do that again. Remember, when you put the hand in there, you cut the vision, and then once you hit him in the body, you know you can get hit. That's why you roll. Okay? Do that one more time. So remember, we're gonna do this new. I haven't done this combo, so I'm also doing it for myself. So jab, jab, frame, roll. Here we go. Could have kept this here up high. It's practice. Practice, practice, practice. Here we go. We're gonna do it again. A little bit better. Okay, here we go. Where am I from? So we are in California. Sorry, I need to catch my breath a little bit. We're in California. In California. Northern California to be exact. We are near San Francisco. Where are you guys from? I know I got Christian in here. Got a follower. He's from Germany, so that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I've been to Germany. Beautiful country. Been to Munich, and Berlin. Very beautiful. All right, this is gonna be my last round. If you guys have any questions, let me know. I'll try to answer them once I'm done. Otherwise, I think it's round 24, and I'm gonna be done with this. So, remember I was telling you guys, my lead hand gets tired, southpaw. That one becomes my lead hand now. Give this one a rest. All right, back to orthodox. Now I've got to give this hand a rest. Slow and smooth. Smooth as fast. Last minute. Ah, I should have rolled. Should have rolled. Roll. Okay. Here we go. Getting sloppy at the end. Here we go. Final 10 seconds. That is a wrap, my friends. I'll answer a few more questions. Hydrazine, absolutely, whenever. Haku Camarto, you got this, jam. Godspeed, good speed and power. Appreciate you, my friend, as well. Hopefully you guys are able to go in and get a workout in today. And if I'm being biased, hopefully it's a heavy bag. So next thing, guys, thank you guys for tuning in. I'll catch you guys on the next live. We out.